He is Yoshihiro Corazon de Cere Kamegai. Paz, Puerto Rico, Miguel Cotto.
Listen to my commands, shake hands, and await the bell. Good luck. Weapons in the sport have been his amazing left hook to the body. He lost recent successes, including winning the middleweight crown from Sergio Martinez. Among 30 punches landed in the round. And here comes Kamegai, who also had to
see if this fight gets into the later rounds, how it unfolds though, because Kamegai is used to this kind of thing.
Thank you, sir. Some more of that, please.
Hard left hook by Kamegai.
Good body shot by Kamegai.
The absence of defense in the fight. And that's what we were going to see here. Hard left hook to the body by Cotto. Kamegai coming back with his own left.
Yeah, it's taking a lot of effort. You could see it just then.
Exactly.
The determination of Yoshihiro
as well. So
far, Kamegai is imposing his strength.
Comes in and throws hard to the body, the way Mexican fighters do.
And also consider their fight fans who are Mexican. Hook to Cotto landed upstairs just then seemed to energize Kamegai.
Right hand upstairs, never been a big punch for Miguel. He lands it. Just keep throwing. Don't care if you get hit.
This is a Soto Carras kind of fight for him. So
booing Moret for warning Miguel Cotto for his activity. They think Kamegai is...
Okay, Jim, I got a 3-0, 30-27, Miguel Cotto.
Right hand across the top. Introduction of the Puerto Rican star, Miguel Cotto.
Educated fight fan.
Across the ring. And now Kamegai answers that low blow with a left of his.
10 seconds. 10 seconds. It's really something that a really established pro knows how to do. Roy Jones used to do it.
Kamegai trying to get it done with a variety of different punches.
They tell us when he's at home in Japan, Kamegai boxes. And he comes to
is to see is Cotto still a top fighter. He keeps those hands moving and he's flipping Cotto.
That's off that left hook like that.
He's way forward, but
very hard for the move Kamegai back.
He lost it for a period of time in the middle of his career. Freddie Rose
city to market fighters and ethnic rivalries. But you see
trickle into the corner, willing to be the aggressor here tonight. Wave the right hand up.
Wants to be an action guy.
Blood already coming from the nose and the mouth. Yoshihiro, the first couple of rounds. Yoshihiro Kamegai has kept on throwing and kept on coming.
Stage, coming off the loss, a long layoff. The question is he still Cotto?
Watching the fight on television when he was 14 years old. Says he was fascinated.
Kamegai's a very rugged fighter. Hasn't been stopped.
Kamegai must have it in his head. And eventually Cotto will wilt under the pressure.
Should be the key to his victory tonight. But you see, Kamegai must know a little bit about it because he's throwing a left
of activity in round one, but it was Cotto who really lit the place up with that high activity
in his recent fights.
But I don't think he's been used to being hit back.
Exactly.
How would they been hit?
Meaning high intensity inside fight.
Well, in his last fight, targeting these inside punches and landing at a fairly high rate. They just don't have the same kind of power. Exposed and there to be hit by Cotto.
I love the way he's landing those great left hooks and then he steps to the side. Did you see that? He did it twice. He lands a good shot.
A good shot by Cotto.
How in the world is Kamegai still standing up?
He's not the only one.
can dislike each other.
No, me neither. A lot of respect there. So usually it's interesting. Meantime, he doesn't seem to be able to. Kamegai, an experienced inside fighter, throw short little shots inside. Not all with maximum effort.
Robert Guerrero. He's not on pace to take that
Force their fighter to get inside. Kamegai wastes no time and tries to stick it.
left hook by Cotto. Another left hook by Cotto. Oh, good left hand. 5 rounds. Got Kamegai shakes his head and says, "Where are you?" I think at some point, Cotto landing more than twice as many punches as Kamegai to this point in the fight.
Cotto's mouth a little bloody now. Good shot.
10 fights. He's been averaging 15 out of 47 per round. So he's throwing more than 30 more punches of Yoshihiro Kamegai. Good right hand by
Kamegai has no fear or respect at all.
Miguel Cotto, because he has spent all of his career focusing his power to the body. Yoshihiro Kamegai with an amazing here in losing.
He knows he's not a better puncher, but he's hoping to wear him down with fatigue and make him give in.
Kamegai rolls with the punches, bangs his gloves together.
Yeah, punches seem to infuriate Kamegai, and he's not jabbing to get it or anything like what you're supposed to do. He's just desperate.
Big left hook by Kamegai. Cotto lands 5 punches.
Good body shot.
Yeah.
Moret saw 8 knockouts beyond the 8th round. That's very rare in the sport, and we are moving toward it. Yoshihiro Kamegai absorbed more than 400 power punches in a fight against
Likely to succeed, but he is showing fighters, you know, when the corner.
This is energy.
right hand by Cotto. Left hook. Who would that be? Dak Dempsey?
And he's just
Visible reactions to Cotto's power punches.
And I don't know that he'll be able to generate that kind of power with his hook downstairs if he's constantly back.
Oh, Miguel Cotto. A tremendous display of punching power by Cotto. I mean, I agree with you.
good body shot by Cotto. Good combination by Cotto.
158 power punches in the first 7 rounds of the fight.
Yeah, Cotto's
Good
one.
guy and stay close to him.
Now the mismatch in skills kind of makes.
Another left hook by Cotto.
Little veteran fouls, very subtle. Kamegai exaggerates his reaction, drawing the referee.
Good body shots by
It's like it hit him twice. His head went back twice from it, like willing and target.
Great body shot by Cotto there.
Behind that hook to the body. If he wants to stop it.
Hard right hand by Kamegai. That's his hard swing. And he lands another one.
Chase him down, block, and then go after him again. Don't wait too long.
This one might have figured into the discussion at some point if it had been more competitive. Fight of the year competition this year was interesting early. That was his benediction. It was because of just this kind
I
of
agree with Harold because this is not an
Yeah,
unpredictable.
Cotto. So I wouldn't say stop it. I mean, I understand what you guys are saying, but this is boxing. I understand that, but
The lasting damage of all those headshots.
of course.
rushing the forelock back. Left hook. That was, one of those signature Arturo Gatti moments.
And that was Gabe Ruelas.
He would have given the same night.
That's right.
Tremendous combination by Cotto, fight of the year. It will be hard from this point forward for anything to match the bloodletting of the year.
Yeah. determination of the year, something like that.
The irrational of the year. The difference was those were heavyweights, and Cobb was taking heavyweight ones.
From the idea maybe that Kamegai's pressure would get to the Holmes fight. He didn't lose, he just ran out of rounds. Better one from Cotto.
Well, if they make it out of these, like I said, Roy, you've done a lot of great things on the air, but that's in your Hall of Fame right there.
Himself and crazy himself out of a career. Klitschko was the last era's champion.
Nor is Howard Cosell going to swear off calling nuts at that. Those power punches thrown in a fight, surpassing the number he threw against Cesar Gonzalez.
He keeps answering.
But he's enjoying it, Max. Cotto just hit with a beautiful left hook just then.
As I said, a Jesus Soto Caras, Japanese fighters.
Analysis to begin this fight about
To get the job done, that this guy was going to be here for all 12 rounds regardless. I think Cotto mentioned that 3 fights of the year have taken place here in the past
a
5 years.
heavyweight title fight goes down like that with a changing of the guard. Both guys.
It's an advertisement for the abolition of the very sport of which it is a part.
It's the kind of fight where, I tell you the truth, Jim, if I were the referee, I'd
If
stop.
Harold was scoring every minute on a 10-point money, it would be Kamegai's going to say after the fight that it was an honor to be in there with Miguel
That's
Cotto.
exactly right. That's why I say you don't stop it.
Fixing his hair.
That's fixing his hair. He doesn't.
Just 6 seconds.
And what the fighter wants are not always perfectly aligned.
You're exactly right, Max.
Much less around.
From the point where his corner or the ref says, you know what, that's enough. It's just that I don't see the version of this fight where Kamegai is winning.
Knockout still possible as we reach the 11th of a scheduled 12. Frankly, you know, he fought with a bet left on genius. Yoshihiro Kamegai.
How would you describe his style? He's kind of like a cross between Texas Landed and the
He did a body punch here and there.
as it was. Tyson Fury won a stinking fight against Klitschko. And then kind of new Larry Holmes Tex Cobb to this, although Tex didn't land as many punches as Kamegai.
Our unofficial ringside scorer, Harold Letterman. Harold, how do you have it? And deserved a standing ovation at the beginning of the 12th round. This might have been.
Yep.
Jeff Franklin not turned his arm back and bent it and broke it. Cotto just passed his personal record.
Predictable version of what this fight could have been, but it's not the best.
But I think, like right there, you almost did. But
Yeah. But he never did seem to.
Ladies and gentlemen, here at the StubHub Center, Carson, California, we go to the scorecards, all 3 cards, to the winner by unanimous decision. His path to the Hall of Fame unobstructed, the new WBO Junior Middleweight Champion of the World,